Hello everyone, welcome to Teamsport EKarting in Utrecht, where we are in Final A at my friend Samuel's POV. He was quick enough to get into the quick final, 15 people, the 15 quickest drivers, and it's gonna be a really fun race. He's gonna do a lot of overtaking, a lot of fun stuff, and it's gonna be the first race I will witness here. Well, there will be no yellow flags. I'm watching from the sidelines. Really fun to see Samuel in this final doing really well. So no yellow flags, just flat out from start to finish, and that's really good. So he's gonna be lining up on the grid quite shortly. We're gonna look at the standings right now to see where he will be starting from. So the first 10 drivers here with the most amount of points. This is the final with the quick drivers, so the most amount of points were needed to get into these standings. And the starting grid with Ches at first with the same amount of points as Lennart, with Anthony just 3 points behind. And if there is any ties at the end, it will be determined with the fastest lap. So fastest lap might actually count in this race, but we're gonna go and look at the final 5 drivers. Here we go. Samuel in 13th with 48 points, only 1 point clear from 14th and 15th, and actually also 1 point clear from P16, but that was in the slower final because there was 11 people there, 15 people in this final. So it's going to be really fun watching my friend Samuel. He's been really quick throughout this whole event, and I've never seen him be this quick on this track. He has been a little bit quicker than me previously in other events, but definitely not this much quicker than he has been before. So we're looking at his stats right now. He's in position 13, and his personal best before this race is a 33.297. So yeah, that's really quite good. It's already quicker than my fastest lap by about 3/10, just not quite, and he might actually be able to improve on it in this race because he will be following some quick drivers as well. So we are lined up on this grid, and we don't have to wait long for the lights to go. Here we go. We have almost 4 lights. We have 5 lights. Here we go, and we are underway. Green flag running. Here we go. Not a great start from Samuel, losing a little bit of time, and he's on the outside as well, trying to keep that P13 now on the inside for the next corner. The guy next to him goes wide, so he's side by side, but he does have a little bit more speed going into the spiral. So P13 for now, and here we go. He tries something, it's not working, and he's still in 13th, and the guy in front of him is getting away from him as well. But into the complex he gets alongside as well, a little bit of fighting in front, and he's now up into P12 Samuel. So that's a position gained on the first lap, and the guys in front of him are fighting. He uses that space and gets a beautiful move up into P11. The guy's on his outside, but he makes sure to run him out of space, and there we go. So 2 position gain on the first lap for Samuel. Really well done, and a great first lap for him. But there's quite a bit of space in front of him. Now there is gonna be 2 joker laps, so he's gonna have to be smart about it. Use maybe the yellow flags. No, wait, there is no yellow flags. So it's just about smart timing, making sure you don't get held up when you do that lap, and you have to wait for someone because you can't be in the way. If you are in the way of someone when you get out of that joker lap, you will get a 5-second penalty. So you definitely don't want to do that and lose even more time. Here we go. The third lap now. He's on his own and already almost in the 33s, and now he is gonna have to try and get a little bit quicker than this, because for 34 lap time is not good enough for this split to maintain position or get in front of anyone, because these are the really quick drivers as well. They are fighting still in front, so he's gonna have to do his best. Now he has some beautiful steering, some smooth steering as well. Looking behind him, he does have a little bit of space, so he does not have to go defensive for now. So yeah, it was really fun seeing Samuel going through these laps. I am standing on the railing right in front of us right now, so we're definitely looking at what he can do, and if he can maybe get some points, get some positions, and finish in the top 10 this race, or maybe even in the standings. But it's going to be difficult. The gaps are a little bit bigger because there were more points to be gained when you're first, and someone does do their joker lap, and that is a position gain because he does not have the speed. Samuel on the racing line does a beautiful move, and he gets up into P10, so he has overtaken someone, but they have done their joker lap. So either he has to get a little bit more of a gap or try something, but they are maybe quicker and gonna try to overtake him. But a beautiful move up into P10, which is something that was really fun to see as well. Now here we go through the spiral. He has a beautiful line through there, much quicker than I am, and he is definitely trying to set a great lap time. His 33.5 last lap is about the same as my best lap, and he's just getting started. He has 30 more laps to go after this one, so quite a few laps to go as well. And here we go into that 6th lap. Now we can see he is actually gaining on the guy in front. He is quicker, so that is encouraging sign to see. He gets close to his personal best with a 33.3. Now going through the spiral again, we're gonna have to see that corner a lot of times again. A 33.345 as well last lap. Beautiful. And we have someone standing still. They have a really bad exit and have to wait for quite a few people to get past, and because he was standing still, there will be quite a big gap to Samuël, so maybe that will be a position gain for the rest of the race. P9, beautiful stuff there, and well done to Samuël, although this of course is a bit of fortune because he can't really make someone take their joker lap, and has luck that they did make a mistake and had to wait for quite a few people to get past. They didn't want to hold anyone up, and again someone taking their joker lap, but this time they are too much in front. They have enough of a gap to stay in front, so that's not gonna be a position, but good to know that there are people at the front taking their joker laps without interfering with Samuel's race. But unfortunate that he doesn't have the pace to stay with the top. They are quite quick. They are doing regular 32 lap times, even low 32 lap times, I believe. I don't have the full lap chart in front of me, but they are definitely a lot quicker than Samuël, though he is definitely a lot quicker than me. So that 32.2 actually last lap is his new personal best, so he's definitely getting quicker because he is driving with quicker drivers, trying to follow them and trying to stay on their lines. And when you follow someone that is quicker, you definitely can get quicker yourself, as I have seen before. I have also experienced that, and I am better when I am following and pushing to try and catch someone as well. So we have had 9 laps. That's about a third of this race. No, a quarter of this race. I mean, we're getting close to a third, though it's gonna go really quickly. These laps are flying by, and Samuël is catching up to the guys in front. The gap is shrinking, but it is going very slowly. That is shrinking, so that's a bit unfortunate, and it's really difficult to pass on this track. Even though it's a great track, it is really difficult. So lap 10, and we are again setting a new personal best, so a little bit of time gained there as well, just chipping away at those lap times, not having massive improvement, just a little bit by a little bit, which is good because that means you are getting to know the track better and getting better at the racing track as well. And here we go, Samuel's gonna take his first joker lap, and he's gonna have to lose some position. He's back to P12, so he loses 3 positions from 9 to 12, but knowing that these guys also have to take their joker lap in the coming lap, so he's gonna try and catch up to them. A really good time, lap 10, to take that joker lap and try and have some fun while maybe catching them or maybe overtaking them. And also when he gets close, if he gets close, then he might also be able to take the second joker lap, making sure he doesn't lose any time behind them. Again, doing a beautiful lap as well. How he takes that spiral is really something I am trying to learn from. I'm trying to learn from this race as well, just looking at his lines, looking at what he's doing compared to me, and he's way smoother on the steering and way better at the apex as well, taking a little bit more speed instead of me. So here we go, he is catching up now. He is getting closer every corner. One of the guys in that train of 3 people in front of him is definitely holding them up, and I think it's the guy that is the most in front. So Samuël trying everything he can to catch up, doing a 33.3, almost his best lap time as well. And again, someone taking their joker lap, having to wait for them to come past, because if you take your joker lap and you hold someone up, you get a 5-second penalty, something you don't want to see. So here we go, and up to into lap 13, back up into 11th place. 3 people in front and 3 people to catch up, and it's really going well for Samuël. Again, 33.3, so quite consistent as well, which is good to see, going down the spiral now and going to the back straight, as I'm gonna call it. But that gap is fluctuating a little bit. I do feel like he's getting closer, but at certain points in the track they are quicker, getting away, and then at the other half of the circuit then Samuël is quicker and gets close again. So definitely some fluctuations in the gap and the distance between them. So here we go, a 33.3 again, really consistent from Samuël, and really good as well. And now the guy in front of us is closing up to the guy, and there might be a little bit of fighting involved, and fighting is always good because that makes that the time is going up for them. They will be going slower because they are fighting, and that costs them a lap time. Being side by side is definitely not the quickest way to go on a racetrack, but the guy in front didn't get the overtake done, so is still behind. He has a little bit of catching up to do again after his overtaking opportunity, or trying to overtake, lost a little bit of time, and now they are fighting again and again. A 33.2 for Samuël, a really good lap time as well. And we're almost halfway through this race. We have one joker lap done, one more to go, and he's gonna take actually his second joker lap. He makes sure to slow down, and there is a great gap for him to slot into, but that means he's now in 13th, 2 people behind him with a lot of people in front of him. But having done his 2 joker laps, he now is certainly that if he doesn't let anyone through, his position will at least be 13th. But a few people in front of him, of course, still have to do those joker laps, so that is gonna definitely mean at least 1 or 2 positions at the end of the race. And he's gonna catch up as well, I think, with the guys in front, because he is definitely going quicker. He is still learning every lap how to drive quicker, how to gain some lap time, and even though the last time is a 36, that's of course because he has to do that joker lap. So we're almost halfway through this race. Halfway through the next lap, it's gonna mark the halfway point, and the guys in front are actually side by side fighting and losing a little bit of time. Now they are back to front again, and they're just really trying to overtake the guy. One of them is trying to get past, and it's not working out, but definitely someone is holding them up. Hopefully they both have still to do their joker lap. I don't know, because I have not seen it and I was not on track, of course, so it's just me seeing what's gonna happen and talking you through it as well. So this is again a good lap from Samuël. He has a gap behind him, no one really bothering him. The P14 and P15 definitely in a race of their own. Maybe they have done both of their joker laps as well, but as you can see, quite a bit of a gap, which is good. And now trying to get back up into 12th or even 11th, because that would be great for the championship for Samuël, of course. Now, I have not talked about the previous races for Samuël. He was in the split with Alan. We have not seen him. He finished 10th, then 8th, and then 6th. So definitely going better and better every single race, which is really fun to see for him. Really good to see. Of course, he's not gonna better his 6th position probably, because he's now in a final with a lot of quicker people that were also in my heat, but definitely doing well and actually getting a new personal best, 33.1. So he is closing up into that 32, although he makes a bit of a mistake, makes a little bit of contact with the wall, and definitely loses some time through the spiral. But yeah, it's a 33.17, and we hope to see that maybe he can even get into the 32s. That would be the first of my friends reaching a 32 lap time on this track, which would be really fun and really good to see, but also really scary, because he's definitely then almost half a second quicker than me. So we're gonna have to try and get quicker as well, because we do want to catch up with him eventually. Now, I have learned today that they did change some things about the kart. They changed the settings, so speed 3, which you saw in the first 2 heats with the boost, has been made a lot quicker, and stage 4 or setting 4, which we are on now, is also a little bit quicker. So we might see some quicker lap times, but that's also going to mean that Samuël is going to be quicker than he is going to be in this race, and he's a little bit of no man's land right now. It's a little bit lonely, but it's definitely not gonna stay lonely the whole race. These 14-15 laps, including this one, he still has to go. He's looking behind. Are they catching up? I couldn't quite see if they are catching up, but he is definitely driving his best race for now, his best race of the day. Maybe he feels that his 3rd race where he finished 6th was his best, but he's really doing well with these personal best, with these times. You can definitely see that he is going quicker throughout this heat. Again, setting a better lap time at 33.131. So again, getting a little bit quicker through this lap, and here we are almost done with this race as well. Just a few more laps to go. Well, a few more laps, 13 more laps after this one. So even though it is almost done, it feels almost done, it's quite a way to go, and we do need to gain some positions. He was in P6, of course, in the last race, and he was up into P9 I believe in this race as well, so he was doing really well. Yeah, P9 was his best on this race, but unfortunately he is falling back a little bit, 4 positions down, and not really anyone in front of him as we can see for now. But here we go, we are going onto the back straight and we do see someone taking their joker lap and they have to slow down and let him through. So P12 now, so 1 more position gained for Samuël, and a really good thing as well. Now here we wanted maybe to finish in the top 10. I would have tried if I was him, of course, but he does have to do his own thing, and P12 is unfortunately where we are going to stay the rest of this race. There's no more joke laps for the guys in front of us, and you can see the gap is quite big, so it's just about pushing now to the end, pushing the lap times and just trying to maintain this position, because I do think the guy in the kart behind him is a little bit quicker and is gonna try to overtake. So we're gonna have to see what Samuël can do in these next 11 laps, going up the hill, starting lap 25 out of 35. And here he goes again through this beautiful chicane, these 2 hairpins right after each other, and then going down to the spiral, and again a better lap time last time as well, 33.102. so definitely going quicker every few laps, and he's really in the groove, and I was encouraging him from the side of the track. I have not seen myself, but I was hanging over the railing for one of the laps. Maybe you could have spotted me. If you spotted me, leave a comment with the timestamp so I can find myself, because I have not seen myself yet, but maybe I was encouraging the wrong driver then if I can't find myself. So here we go into the spiral once again, almost setting a better lap time last lap, but not quite managing to do so. And it's turning into a lonely race for Samuël, because there's no one really in front he can catch. You can see the gap is just growing, and there's not really anyone behind for now. Maybe at the end there will be, but for now he's just trying to get in those laps, getting quicker as he goes along. And actually he does go quicker, a 33.0, so almost into those 32s. That would be really something. I really am encouraging him now. I really want him to get into those 32s, but he is not quite there yet. But maybe he can before the end of the race. I think he actually will. So we're gonna see what time it will be. Will be a 32.9, or does he even go quicker than that? We'll have to see and wait. But for now he's going up the hill again. He's doing everything he can in this P12, and it's really tight in the front of this grid, a really tight battle for P1, but for Samuël is nothing to do there. He does look at the guy in front, and we can just see him when we are at the top of the hill. But here we go, we do actually now someone right behind us. He is going to have to defend this P12. If he can maintain this P12, that would be a really great result for him as well, a little bit higher than what he started with, of course, because he started from position 12, so that would be a great result. Although it's only 1 position gained, he was up into P9. He has done really well. It was a great joy to watch, and we still have a few more laps to go, and we are defending right now from the guy behind us. Maybe if he taps us, gives a little bit of a bump, that will be quicker if he does it on the straight. But for now Samuël just pushing along and making sure he does go defensive when he needs to, but looking behind, he does not have to go defensive for now, so just trying to do his best lap time. And here we go, another 33.0, so he is really quite close to his best lap time, but not quite managing now to improve on it. It's a really quick lap time, of course, half a second quicker than I am as well, so that's really good. Looking behind again, the guy is just right behind him. Can he maintain his 12th position, not fall back to 13? We can see, and we will see these final few laps, and we do actually see the guy in front. It looks like the gap is coming down. Maybe the guy is tired, or maybe it's someone who is lower behind us. Maybe it's P14 or 15. That is really slow. I don't know, but we are gonna be doing our best into lap 33 again, and the guy is right behind us going into the spiral, but again, no place to overtake. Samuël's doing everything right and maintaining those 33.0s. He has done, I think, 4 laps now into the 33.0s, so really good from him. A really consistent lap time, showing he definitely has a grip on this track and has knowledge on how to stay consistent. So he stays again a 33.0, really brilliantly done, really good lap. So if you want to learn this track, if you want to see how you can be quick on this track, definitely watch those few laps, those last 5 laps, if you want to, because that will show you really how to consistently get a 33, which will be a good lap time if you're just starting out on this track, and it can be a good basis for you to maintain or to try and get quicker. And here we go across the line almost into lap 33, and again a 33.0, just improving a little bit again and almost into those 32s. Only 8 thousandths now to go, and then we will be into the 32s. So just agonizingly close, just not quite reaching it, and still having those great lines. The guy behind him not having any opportunity, and Samuël not even having to go defensive. Looking behind him again, he can see the guy, but knows he can just take his normal lines as well. And after this lap, we have 2 more laps to go, so the marshals are gonna signal that. And again, that 33.0, beautiful lap after lap, very consistent, but a little bit of a mistake. Samuël hits the wall, and that's gonna cost him a little bit of speed. Is the guy behind us gonna catch? No, he makes sure that he does not give him any kind of room, and Samuël really trying to push now. You can see trying to maximize every millimeter of the track, trying to get those quicker lap times, but I don't think it will be, because he hit the wall and that will slow him down. And after this, only 1 more lap to go. Again, he go quicker. Actually, he does go quicker. Oh my goodness, a 32.6, just brilliantly done. Even with that hit of the wall, he managed to carry a lot more speed, and that means that he has a best lap time that's about 8 tenths quicker than me. So a brilliant lap there onto the final lap, which is not going to be an improvement, but really well done. P12 is going to be for Samuël, and a well done race. Unfortunately not being able to use that pace from the beginning when he was in P9, but a decent result. And when we slow down, or when Samuël slows down, he gets a high five from the guy behind. It was a really fun battle as well. And here we go to the race result. Anthony winning this race, Chess coming out in 2nd, and then Lennart in 3rd, with Hilco in 7th. And a really fun standings. Samuël in 12th, and we're gonna go and have a look at the final results, who will be champion, and it is actually going to be Anthony with the fastest lap. I looked back at their results, they were identical. They both had 2 wins and 2 second places, so therefore Anthony wins it on fastest lap, and Samuël gets into 13th. He loses 1 place. But if you enjoyed this series, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more races, and a 1-hour race coming up soon, and I will see you next time.